Indonesia revolution. What the fuck do you mean by that? Wait, they got a civil war going on. I didn't even know about this. Turn down the volume. Oh my god, look at all this. Damn, bro, they going ape shit. Damn, what the fuck? And they're just running. What the fuck is this? Yeah, bro, this is some World War Z shit. Look at them all. Oh my god. Holy shit, what is all this? And so there's like riots going on and everything? Oh my god. Dude got ran over? Oh, people get run over all the time. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. It's disgusting, yeah. Not like that, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it's somebody getting run over and it being bad. Like, I would be like, bro, like, somebody's like, you know, like by a tank or something. But I didn't even notice that. There was so much happening, I didn't even notice somebody got run over. That's insane. And so they got all this going on right now. What the fuck is this? And so, whoa. Oh my god. Major anti-government protests have erupted this week in Indonesia with hundreds of students and workers marching through Jakarta, I guess this is a city there, demanding higher wages, lower taxes, and fairer economic conditions. Sounds a little familiar. And what's this? What began as a largely organized labor and student-led movement quickly escalated today after security forces responded with extreme force. Let me pull this up and watch it. I've never heard about this at all. So they got the tanks out there and everything? The media won't show this? It seems that way. Damn, what the fuck? Government kills protesters regularly? Well, that sounds kind of bad. They're trying to break into Indonesia's parliament building. Local media reported protesters included workers, university students, and taxi drivers. So just like your average Joes. Oh my god. Bro, they just lighten that shit up. Excessive. See, why can't... See, yeah. Excessive pay and perks... What the fuck? What the fuck? It is! Oh my god! Context is important here? Yeah. There are reasons to protest, yeah. The parliamentarians are paid with $100,006,000 a month. I mean, that doesn't sound like it's a lot of money, but maybe over there it is. Including a substantial housing allowance. I mean, I bet probably over there, I mean, a place looks, I'm gonna be honest, place looks like a shithole to me. I mean, you got $6,000. I bet that's a lot of money over there. I mean, let's be real. Yeah. Definitely a lot over there. Yeah. It's horrible. I mean, it looks that way, right? Demonstrators also protest, yeah, policies that benefits conglomerates in the military. Damn, that's crazy. I've never heard of this before. Wow. Damn, what the fuck? God, holy shit. Bro, what the Dude, these guys are fucking feral. Oh my god. They're feral. They're going wild. Holy shit. It's a One Piece flag? Well, nobody even has flags, period, bro. Like, why attack random cars? I have no idea. Uh-oh. You gonna try and put a bucket on somebody's head? What's he doing with that? Holy shit, man. This is crazy. And so, anti-government protests.
So we begin with breaking news out of Indonesia. Anti-government protests have turned violent in the capital, Jakarta, and other major cities for a second night. Police fired tear gas and deployed...
Bro, shit's just on fire over there. It's just on fire. Oh my God.
Water cannon to disperse crowds. Hundreds are protesting against a number of cost of living related issues, including the lack of jobs and low wages. But the death of a motorcycle taxi driver
Twitter says
who
they
was
burned
run
down House of
over by a police
Representatives. I'll look
vehicle
at
on
after this.
Thursday has worsened that anger. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto has apologized for the excessive use of force by police and is calling for calm. Well, let's speak to Al Jazeera.
You gotta arrest the people that do it, though. The problem is that, like, this is the issue that, like, I mean, if you apologize that a mistake was made, then the person that made the mistake has to have, like, a consequence, right? I mean, because that's always, I mean, I don't know what it's like over in Indonesia, but, like, I think that's the problem that people have here over in the U.S., right? Like, especially, like, with the pre-BLM stuff and, like, a lot of the, like, Black Lives Matter stuff. The reason why people were mad is that police officers would do shit that they're not supposed to do, get away with it, and then get, like, the police unions and the police themselves would sweep for it and be like, oops, geez, guys, oops. Man, do we have that happen again? Yeah, I got to remove qualified immunity. No, you need qualified immunity. You just need accountability that's on top of that. Yeah, like police officers have to have a degree of extrajudicial consideration. They have to have that. Like, for example, like if you put on your cop lights and you ride through a red light, that's qualified immunity, basically, right? And so, like, you have to have a little bit of this, but at the same time, not whenever you beat the fuck out of a black person. Or a white person. I don't want to make this a race issue. I mean, BLM was a race issue, primarily. But police brutality and police accountability is a universal issue across all races and across all groups of people. Primarily, not black people, but poor people. That's the main issue.
Producer Siriana Hasibuan, who joins us on the phone from Jakarta. Siriana, it's gone past 8 p.m. local time in Jakarta. Tell us about what's happening now on the streets.
Wow. Islam's a problem in Indonesia right now?
Well, people
I thought
have
Indonesia's
been demonstrating in Jakarta.
Hasn't Indonesia been Islamic for a really long time? I mean, this is a, like, I'm truly uneducated in this, but my understanding is that Indonesia has been an Islamic country for at least my lifetime.
Today and also in many other cities in Indonesia. Well, the
it's like 86% Islamic.
Earlier in the day, outside police quarters, throwing rocks and shoot fireworks into the headquarters.
The biggest Muslim state? Hard to say.
And the police fired tear gas at them. The crowd then started to burn things around the area. It is now raining heavily in Jakarta right now. And then hopefully the situation is calming down a bit. But people are still gathering, so
God damn, look at all that.
Tonight.
Yeah, we are seeing those live pictures from Japan.
And I hate to say it, but you can tell that this is a riot in another country. Isn't it crazy? Man. Wow.
And as you say, it's raining, but people are still out on the streets. Remind us, Siriana, how these demonstrations started.
So how'd this happen?
Earlier this week, when students demonstrating against salary package received by member of parliament, which is more than...
So they were just protesting against parliament getting paid a bunch of extra money? That sounds pretty fucking based. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I wish we'd fucking do that. People are so consumed by partisan politics. I love this. They say fuck the government, period. Yeah, hey, there you go. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
10 times of minimum wage in Indonesia.
And the minimum wage, yeah. What the fuck? Why can't we import these fucking people and send the Karens over there? Oh, there, yeah, exactly.
The government and the parliament do not care about their situation. Their living cost is very high right now.
The trade swap.
Jobs hard to
We
find.
can't do a trade swap with Karens because doing that is biological warfare. It's against the Geneva Convention. You'd be harming these countries generationally. It's like sending a harmful virus.
And then they feel like the rich keep getting richer, but then
like a really dangerous snake
in their daily life. And then the demonstration getting bigger. Then clash happened between the protesters and the police. And then after that, later that night, the motorbike driver got killed by police car.
Yeah.
And then the situation even more heated.
So that was the guy we saw.
Okay, Sierra, thank you so much for the update. That's Al Jazeera's producer, Sierra Hasibuan, on the line there from Jakarta with the latest on those demonstrations.
Damn, bro,
these are the latest pictures we're getting from the Indonesian capital. Police and protesters on the streets clashing for a second night.
This is from 3 hours ago.
Over the death of a motorcycle driver. But that wasn't the initial anger.
That's another component to keep in mind, is that that's an innocent person that got killed. Like, look at that photo, bro. Like, shit's on fire. Everybody's everywhere. Like, it's actually really crazy for me to see something like this and then contrast this with what we have in America. Like, the protests that we have here. Like, we've got some limp dick hippie movements over here. Like, this is some real-ass fucking revolution shit. Like, you got things on fire. People got the flags open. There's fucking ambulances everywhere. This is some straight-up fucking, like, end of the world shit. They want blood? Yeah, exactly. You hate protesters on the street? I do in general, right? I do, but like, again, whenever you have what I really, the main thing that I fucking hate is people protesting for shit that I disagree with. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That's the main thing I'm against, is people that go and they want to stand in the road for an illegal alien fucking human traffic drug dealer, okay? Like, I think, yeah, you want to stand in the middle of the road because, the government's been occupied by Israeli fucking foreign influence, then yeah, I think, okay, all right, maybe that makes a little bit more fucking sense. But like, it's also the reason why people do it. We already 30 minutes in? Yeah, bro, like, I figured I would start early. I know it fucks people up because, like, my schedule, but I figured that, I wanted to knock out all my usual bullshitting around before PoE. That way I could be there for the minute of the launch, bro. Like, that was the idea, is that's why I started early. I know y'all are confused. People are annoyed about that, but I had to do it. I'm going to try to start earlier more often, by the way. I'm going to try and do that. We're going to not do it. We're not going to do like a hot and cold thing, but we're going to do a graduation, a gradulation, right? It happens, gradation, there you go, of like it, a little bit more over time. And so, yeah.
The issue that angered protesters, as we heard from our correspondent. Let's discuss this further now with Wirya Dewina, who's the Deputy Director of Amnesty International Indonesia, joining us from Jakarta. Thank you so much for being with us. As our producer noted there, the capital of Indonesia has seen a series of demonstrations
let me just move this couple of days. What we need to understand, this is not even the first demonstration, big scale demonstration that's happening this year, or not even the demonstrations or protests that have faced excessive and unnecessary use of force by the police forces.
What happened? Basically, people are protesting that the parliament and the government was getting paid too much money, and they had other benefits that the people didn't feel like. I mean, I'm sure, like, also, like, in general, this is why people are protesting. Life over there sucks fucking dick, and they're mad. They're fucking pissed off about it. They're like, why the fuck do things suck so much dick? That's the reason, really. I mean, like, there's a specific reason for this protest. But if the legislators are getting paid more money and everybody else owned a house, nobody would really give a shit, right? It's because everything's, it sucks. That's the reason why. That's why they're mad.
There was another demonstrations in August.
It's always
one
economic,
in May,
usually.
Just this year alone. And last year, there was a massive demonstrations nearing the end of the year. And all of those demonstrations faced excessive and unnecessary use of force by the police forces. Tear gas.
I mean, they just ran somebody over. And again, they didn't run somebody over who was trying to, like, obstruct traffic. Like, I say, like, oh, I don't care if police run over, like, a protester or something. Like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. But, like, this is just a person on the road, and the police just ran him over. Like, that's a huge difference. This is a non-combat. This person wasn't flagged.
Improperly, water cannons, beatings.
Yeah.
So I think when people are seeing with their own eyes a motorcyclist being trampled by a police vehicle.
Yeah, somebody say GDP per capita, capita Indonesia. $5,000? How about USA? $89,000. Okay, so, yeah, I can see why they're fucking mad. I'd be fucking mad, too. I'd be out of my fucking mind. Be fucking furious.
That is just the trigger.
Yeah.
Right. As you say, this is not the first demonstration, but the pictures that we're seeing are quite spectacular of fires burning in Jakarta.
Indonesia's poorest big country? I don't know
fit,
everything about this.
Into Indonesia's longer history of public mobilization over inequality and governance issues. What feels different this time?
I wouldn't really say a whole lot. It doesn't really look that much different.
What the government needs to understand is that they have been continued to gaslit people's opinion in the past several years. It is...
Damn, that's crazy. I never heard that before. I wonder who else does that.
Oh, that's right. That the people
Just the income difference? I haven't seen that before.
Shout their voice
we get to
more loudly. What we are looking in the past several weeks is a blatant show of the parliament, the government, dancing around as the people are struggling.
Damn, look at that.
Economics are difficult in Indonesia at the moment. Jobs are difficult for Indonesians at the moment. And we know that in Indonesia, one of the biggest pain points for a lot of Indonesians are those jobs, livelihoods.
Yeah, they don't have anything to fucking do. And the thing is that I don't think it's going to get any better. I really don't. Because, like, whenever you have... Because, like, for a long time, I think that a lot of these countries that were kind of like, you know, like these underdeveloped or developing countries that, you know, like you'd ship out manufacturing to there and, you know, they'd get money by working in, you know, a manufacturing place, right? I mean, you know, could say sweatshop, right? But some of them are actually pretty good. And at least for them, I mean, there's a reason why all these people, like, yeah, some of these people, like, were locked in sweatshops, like with the Foxconn thing, etc. But a lot of these people went to these places because it was the best thing that they could have. They're getting paid $1 a day, and it's the best fucking place that there is. And so they're out there working, and I'm not saying this is a moral or ethical thing, but I'm saying that, like, over there, it's something that they, you know, decide to do. And we made your Nike here, and we're paid $160 a month. Well, that sucks. That's bullshit, man. That they should pay you at least $200 a month. That's crazy. What year is this? And so it's rough. Yeah, it sucks dick. And so Indonesia is the 4th largest population. Oh my God, yeah, one Nike shoe. Yeah, Nike, isn't a pair of Nikes, like, back whenever I was in, like, fucking middle school, they were, like, almost $100. So, like, so one pair, so you make a bunch of pairs of shoes every month, and you sell them for more than what you pay a person to work there for a month. Yeah, like, that's crazy. Yeah, I bet it's probably, like, 200, right? You'd be saying something like that, yeah. It's not about how much you get paid, it's about what the dollar can buy you. You look around this place looks like a shithole, man. Place looks like a fucking shithole. Like, we gotta go to Google Maps. We gotta look at this. Like, where's Indo? I'll pull up Google Maps right now. Where's the Google Maps? Where's Google Maps? No. We gonna go to it right now. So let's take a look. Let's see how we doing over here, right? So here's Indonesia. You got it right near Australia. So we're going to just zoom in. I'm going to just go, where we at? Maybe like somewhere right here. Okay, maybe let's take a look. Can we get a street view? Let's get a street view. And let's see, layers, more, street view. Where's the street view? There it is. Okay. So wait, they don't even have one? They don't even have one. Damn, bro, like, that's it. That's it. Go to Jakarta? Okay, let me go to Jakarta. Let me go back up. We're gonna move back up. And where's Jakarta? How do I go back? How do I go back with this shit? Maybe I do X? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Jakarta. Where's I mean I have no idea what the fucking Jakarta. I mean, there's a bunch of fucking words and shit, right? And I'm trying to just get an idea. I mean, this is probably not it, right? There's fucking nothing here. It's an island. No. I just don't know this. Just type it in. Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, got it. I would not have gone there. Okay, so this is really where they at. I mean, it's not great. I mean, it's certainly not great. You got people living on the streets. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, this is not amazing, right? I mean, like, what is this? And yeah, like, and you look around, like, yeah, people are fucking pissed off, man. Yeah, it looks cool. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good either. Right? Let's go back. We're going to go click on another random spot. I'm going to go click on right here. I'd be pissed. Tell you that. I'd be fucking pissed, bro. Like, yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's go pick out another one right here. This is not. Okay, all right. This must be where Parliament lives. Yeah, guys, this is where Parliament lives right here. And so anyway, let's go back. Wait, this does look like an official building. Wait, this does kind of look like an official building area. Like, I don't know, right? I mean, I can't read the words, but like, let me go back. I click right over here, maybe. Okay. This is, yeah. Yeah, I can see absolutely why they're pissed off. That's just security? Jesus, man. I mean, some of these places are okay, right? But like, damn. Damn, like, yeah, it's a bit tight. Yeah, these are alleys. I'll go two more, okay? I'll go two more, then we'll look at the rest of the stuff. Let's look at the larger highway here. They're using tarps, bro. Like, yeah. Is better in India? I never been to India. I'm just looking around. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. Indonesia, right? I mean, this doesn't look awful. I mean, I'll tell you that. It doesn't look awful. Like, there's other places that are a lot worse that I've seen. All right, one more. Let's look right here. Actually, this is not so bad. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go a few more of them. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. It's all right. Yeah. What about over here? Yeah, okay. So they mad. Okay. Yep. Right. Okay. So, there it is. This is from years ago, so it might be even worse now.
So what's happening now?
So they lighten this shit up.
It's something that should have been expected. If only the government would listen. If only the parliament would listen to the people.
Right. The unrest is no doubt a key test for President Prabowo Subianto.
Damn,
He's
look at all
already
this.
apologized for the excessive
shield
use
wall?
of force that
More
led
things
to the
change, the
motorcycle
more they
driver's
stay
death.
the same.
But what else
Yep.
does he need to do now to quell this anger? What does he need to do for Indonesians to accept, to trust
surely.
once again their government?
Shouldn't you just rest and put the guy that ran a person in jail?
What you said as the president's apology was actually a non-apology. the president indeed conveyed his condolences.
Yeah.
He did express his regret, but he did not apologize to the people. He did not apologize for the excessive use of force. And he did not provide clear action points of what the government will do to solve this
it's the same flag.
issue.
See that?
And this is
same
a
flag
big issue that Amnesty International have been
Notice
documenting multiple excessive use of police force throughout the years. From 2020 to 2022, 2022 to 2024,
there's no apology can fix this. Yeah.
Years after years after years, when people are protesting peacefully,
yeah,
police will come with batons, with tear gas, with water cannons.
I could see that.
And this
I don't know.
requires clear, concrete actions that reform the police body structurally.
Yeah.
Apologies alone, not enough. Regrets alone is not enough. Accountability should go all the way to the top, and that is where the president should have started.
Indonesia, when you look at Indonesia from the outside, it's often seen as a moral democracy in Southeast Asia.
I don't know about that. Model for what?
I think these protests and the state's or government's response challenge that perception today, and how might this
I don't know about that.
Actually affect
not sure about that whole model situation
reputation internationally and in the region, especially as it positions itself as a regional leader in ASEAN?
Well, the government should definitely be worried about what they have been failing to do to uphold that image of democracy. They have been curbing freedom of press. They have been attacking journalists. They have been curbing freedom of expression and freedom of speech. They have been criminalizing criticisms and dissents online and off.
So they've just been doing the same shit Britain does and Europe does. Probably, maybe worse, maybe better. I don't really know. But they do the same shit. So they just arrest people that say things that are out of line. What a surprise. It's actually crazy how much... Like, any country where you can't criticize the government, there's probably a reason why. And it's not because the country's really good. Like, just in a general sense.
So I think the government should be very worried about the images abroad.
Just on average.
In terms of democracy and human rights.
They made the one piece flag illegal? Why?
Indonesians, even in these times when the governments are attacking its own people, we are looking at people still continuing to express their criticisms in the street, online. People are still organizing. People are still trying to make things better for their fellow Indonesians. So I think one thing is like what Charles Dickens said, it is the best of time, this is the worst of time. The government has been performing very terribly, but the people are there. The people are there protesting peacefully. The people are there expressing their criticisms. And like we always did, I think Indonesians will still stay true to the traditions of democracy.
I don't know about that, bro. Like, I really don't know about that. This seems real fucking bad, bro. Like, this is awful. I didn't even realize this. Yeah, look at all this. Holy shit. This is the guy?
Percaya dengan pemerintah yang
you fucked up, huh?
Pemerintah yang saya pimpin akan berbuat yang terbaik untuk rakyat kita. Semua keluhan masyarakat akan kami catat dan akan kami tidak lanjuti.
Yeah, any live feeds? I'll see. Look at this.
Ride-sharing motorcyclist
oh my God.
who was hit by a police vehicle on Thursday. CNN's Chani Vavani tells us more from Jakarta.
Look at all this. And by the way, like, look at how many people are there. Like, some people said, countries by population. They said Indonesia was like number 4, right? Damn, just fucking look it up, bro. Like, this is the easiest thing you can ever do. Like, why even need to think about this?
9 motorcycle taxi drivers escorted the body of Afan Kurniawan to his burial on Friday. Afan died Thursday evening after being run over by a police tactical van in the chaos of mass protests against the Indonesian parliament in Jakarta.
Sangat miris, hati kami semua sangat miris dan sangat kecewa untuk para aparat gitu, Bang.
Demonstrations by various groups have plagued the capital city this week,
Holy
ranging
shit.
from anti-government groups to laborers and students, among others.
That's the thing, bro. Like, they got the internet. They see how bad it is in their country. They compare it to other countries. They lose their fucking mind. Yeah, you got Indonesia right there. Population 288 million people in Indonesia. Yeah, that is fucking insane. Think about how many people are there and then compare it. Like, I mean, look at the US, right? I mean, like, they're almost as big as we are. Yeah, like, that's crazy, man. Oh my God. And so, yeah, India's massive. Yeah, India. It's actually crazy. It's like a 4-to-1 ratio, bro. Like, yeah. And so anyway, I'll see if I find any more about this Indonesia riots. Let me see if I find it. I don't know how I spell riots wrong. How do you spell riot wrong? What is this here? Riot police fired water cannon and tear gas at protesters. That's not really a big surprise. And so, oh, this is it right here. This is, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great. Things are, yeah, wow. Wow. Not good, huh? On Indonesia's 80th Independence Day, they flew the one-piece flag to say government's corrupt. Is this gonna fall over? It looks like, I don't know if the camera's just shaky or not. God damn. This is insane to look at. I mean, especially as an American, right? I'm not. You never see shit like this as an American. Like, even like BLM wasn't even this bad. Like, it was. I mean, it was bad, but like not like this. This is crazy. Yeah, it was close. It was close, but like this is I think really, really bad. Yeah, BLM is pretty bad. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Wow. So they just burned the motherfucker down, huh? That's the way it is. How would you fix the country? I don't know. Like, it's not my problem. Like, I mean, I think that, you know, like, it's easy to say a corrupt government is bad, but, like, what is the economic solution for this? I mean, how the fuck could I know? Like, I have no, I didn't even know where the capital was. Like, I'm just observing this as a third party. Isn't it your country? Not that I'm aware of, right? And so, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. It's crazy, yeah. Government issued girlfriends. I mean, that could help. You know, maybe that could help everywhere. I mean, let's be honest. What does this achieve? I think that it's just people. What happens is that, and this is what happens in the U.S. I just wish it was directed in things that were. In the U.S., a lot of this sentiment exists, but it's so divided and in opposition to each other that you never have crash outs that like this is a collective crash out, right? Like, you don't really have collective crash outs in the US very often. And so what happens is that it's for the wrong reasons. Why? I don't know about that. Yeah, it's for the wrong reasons in a lot of cases in the US. But I do think that there's a lot of sentiment in America that is a softer version of this sentiment. Like, obviously things are like, you know, you saw the GDP, right? It's like 1,000,000 times, well, not million, it's 20 times worse over there, right? Like, the quality of living probably sucks over there. And so, you know, you compare that to the U.S., it's a pretty big difference. But, yeah, we just have collective Karen shout-outs. Yeah, exactly. No, I tried to start early today. That's why I said I was going to do it, man. I did. Look at this. Oh my God. So everything's just getting lit up. Army was not directly in fire. Yeah, involved. The offers $9,000 to content creators. Wait, what? The government offers $9,000 to content creators for pro-government content to curb unrest? They trying to pay off the TikTokers? Oh my God. What the hell is going on? And so it's pretty smart. No, that's actually a good idea. I mean, if I was them, I'd be doing the same thing, right? I mean, like, yeah, absolutely. And so you got all this going on here. Like, this is nuts, man. Like, very cruel action from the government through tear gas on people. Like, this is people getting run over. We're not trying to look at some of this. Escalates a 21-year amount. Sets fire to central Jakarta as police deploy water cannons. I mean, yeah, they're just lighting shit up, bro. Like, this is insane. Yeah, I'll see if there's any more of this over here. But, yeah, getting spicier in Indonesia as protests continue. Demonstrations are actually mostly peaceful. Yeah, they're actually going crazy. And they're actually, look at that, actually attacking police cars, right? Rather than random people. Imagine that. And so, yeah, I guess that's what it is. And so, wow. This is, dude, this is like the beginning of Metal Gear Solid or something. What the fuck? Or it's like the beginning of like fucking the new Black Ops Call of Duty trailer. Really? War never changes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Looks mostly peaceful. I mean, I don't even know what you do with something like this, man. Oh, no. Jesus. That's horrible, man. Wow, Portland went harder? Absolutely not, bro. Like, no, bro. People that live in these, like, developing countries, Portland went harder than this? Are you kidding me? Bro, the fires in LA went harder than this by a little bit, but not even by a lot. This is some fucking, like, somebody did this. This is crazy. What do you mean? It's not even remotely the same. No, they didn't. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'll look at a couple more of these and I want to move on. We got to get to a couple other things today too, guys. Yeah, fire in LA was some crazy shit. Yeah, it sure was, wasn't it? Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't expect this this level of extremism at all. Know some people in Indonesia, the corruption's so rampant that people actually normalize to it, especially shipping packages. Damn. So... oh, there's thousands of students, riot police trying to go in through there. Look at this is... Oh my God. New footage, Indonesian riot police. They burned down the entire fucking building. They say, you know what? Fuck the government. What are we gonna do about it? We're gonna burn the motherfucker down. They literally just burned the motherfucker down. Holy shit. Isn't it crazy, by the way, that we live in a world that we just get to watch this? You know, like, you take a step back and you think about it. That's fucking nuts. That we just get to watch this shit happen. It's crazy? Yeah. In fucking 4K, too. What a time to be alive, exactly. W, that's awesome. Yeah, power of the mob, crazy. I mean, at a certain point, like, I think there's a lot of people that are upset. I mean, it makes sense. You can't criticize the government. Maybe the elections are corrupt, etc. Like, I don't really know about the second part, but it seems like you can't criticize the government. You know, that's what happens. You get crash outs like this. Honestly, the most base generation ever? Yeah, I don't know, man. How many doctorships has the internet destroyed or exposed? Well, I don't know about that. Thinking about the document history with videos is crazy. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine how medieval fortresses and shit burned? Yeah, I really wonder about that, right? Like, what, like, you know, like if some, like, guarantee you somebody would be IRL streaming the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Right? They'd be like, fucking, like, bro, look at this. This is crazy, bro. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Damn, look at that pillar. Oh wow, look at the statue. AI can? Yeah, definitely. And yeah, and I'd be like, wow, bro, damn. Oh shit. Whoa, wow. It'd be like one of those AI videos. Yeah, exactly. Chat. Yeah. Live streaming from the Trojan horse? They don't even know. Bro, they don't know. Got no idea. Yeah, they have bots back in BC? Yeah, I don't know. And, yeah, wow. And so, don't give us the idea, man. And, anyway, wow. So Indonesia is literally on fire. So there was a guy in my chat, even Indonesia has anti-fascism, anti-capitalism riots. I think that this is a person, this looks like a guy that is probably anti-fascist. Like, I mean, okay, you've got corruption in the government and people getting run over. Like, I don't think that's capitalism. I think that's just pieces of shit being pieces of shit. Okay? So, yeah. It's a bot? Nah, you're right about that. It's probably just a bot. Why am I getting mad at a bot? Oh, man. It's not anti-fascist, it's corrupt. Well, people look at any type of government, any sort of government malpractice in general is corrupt. So, Cartoon Skull, and that's what you guys were talking about with the One Piece thing as well. And, well, guys, it sure looks like Indonesia is having a bad time. Let's just say that. Y'all gotta stay safe. The thing is that, like, I always support, you know, peaceful protests. I don't support any of this stuff. But here's the thing. If you can't vote, your voice can't be heard, you get arrested for speaking out, this is the only way that you can do anything. When there aren't elections, and I mean, like, you could say there's an election, but it's like a bullshit election, right? Like, that's the only thing you can do, right? I mean, that's the reason why the fucking Boston Tea Party happened. Like, it happened because, well, you can't fucking vote King George out of office. This dude's locked in for a while, right? Like, pretty much the whole time. And so that's it. This is the last resort? Yeah, exactly. So like in the U.S.? No, not like in the U.S. Whenever a bunch of weird furries lose an election because they focus on 90-10 issues, 80-20 issues in the United States, like having like fucking trans kids and shit, and then you lose an election and then you want to burn down an AutoZone. No, it's not the same thing as being mad at the government for being fundamentally corrupt. It's absolutely not. You lost the election. That's what happens. These people go to jail. It's totally different. They voted every 5 years, had an election last year. I'm sure they have elections, but if you've got people that get, put in jail, if you have people that get put in jail for criticizing the government or speaking out, they don't have freedom of speech, nothing else really matters. Because the thing is that if you don't have that, you can't have democracy. Like, freedom of speech and the free expression of ideas is paramount, universal, necessary. Like, you cannot get rid of this without, like, this is the cornerstone of Western civilization. It is the cornerstone. And I understand Indonesia isn't in the West, right? But what I'm saying is I think that, like, honestly, I do think that Western civilization, Greek philosophy, I think that's, like, generally kind of a better way of doing things than just having some random fucking guy in the military running everything. Like, that's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but, like, I don't think that's a great way of doing stuff. So, yeah, free expression ideas. Yeah, exactly. Said the guy that said that not all people should vote. No, exactly. People should have the right to seek the ability to vote, but people might not have the right to vote themselves. Does that make sense? So just because you exist doesn't mean that you should have the ability to make decisions for other people's lives. But just because you exist does mean that you should have the ability to make a decision for your own life. Does that make sense? I know it might be confusing for people that are trying to get a gotcha, but hopefully people can understand the difference here. And so, yeah, there you go. Isn't that a gotcha? It probably is. Maybe they should get banned. And, yeah, anyway, should be a test. Exactly. Plato didn't support democracy. Well, I don't know if he did or not. But either way, that's what's been going on in Indonesia. Holy fucking shit. That is scary, man. I am so glad that I am an American. I'll tell you that.